Hello, 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 everybody. How the week went with everybody? Melanie, how you doing?
Hi, Tony.
You okay?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm on a good side today. After last week we left off, we get beat right up. I get beat right up. So let me, first on the show, let me deal with one or two matters.
Okay.
When we left the show last week, the last thing I said, you remember the conversation? So I got all kind of people bug me. So you remember this conversation? What love and man don't need.
Love. Man needs sex.
Yeah, man.
Women
Oh,
need love.
but I left and I says that. But we are talking about that cooking for me and cleaning for me ain't love. Remember that
Yeah.
conversation? Okay.
Right.
Now all the people who hit me every day, especially the woman, woman seems like they like to fool me. You know what they say now? Say on the day of the show, tell us what love is.
Okay. So
Because
what is?
you gotta explain that. If it ain't cooking, cleaning, tell me what it is. So, at the end of the show, I can take that on. Can't take it on now.
You don't want to take it? I think you better take it on now because you're gonna forget it.
No, I ain't gonna forget because you trying to hear it too. You want to.
Of course. I mean, you already raised the
But
issue, so
folks are there. Last week, the closing of the show were based on I was talking about women and only love. I mean, man, woman who clean and cook. That's not love. Like a man can find that anywhere. That's what I said. And a
man
man
can
can pay.
find love anyway.
Man can find man can find woman to clean, woman to cook. So woman can't say that's love. Remember? So if you clean for me, that's not love. And if you cook for me, that's not love. Because I cook for myself, I clean for myself. That was the conversation I left off with. Okay, now, and they said to me that I have to tell them, okay, if that ain't love,
Then what is
what is love? Let me tell you what is love before I go into our show today. It's when a man feels it in his heart. When a man walk down the street and he says to himself, I got a real woman. When a man goes to work at his computer or goes to work at the copy machine, and when he hit the copy machine, he started copying. And in my old talk, love walking, he started to love walking. He was thinking about, oh, jeez, I can't live without this woman. It's all in the mind. It's spread in the blood and the mind. See, when you die, if I love you and when you die, life goes on. But the memory you leave with me, what you have done and what you has make me feel, the way you make me feel special, that's what true love is all about.
Okay.
True love is from the heart, not what you could give me, not what you could do for me. True love is your every day, how you treat me. Every day you remind me that you love me.
Okay.
Every day.
So every day, excluding the basic that everybody else can do.
Yeah.
So it has to be something special, set aside and reserved just for you that make you feel extra special.
The intimate, you things that inside that when you feel like when you see this woman, you can't keep still.
Okay.
When you hold this woman, you melt.
Okay.
These are the things that love.
You know, it's interesting that you're saying that because those are the things that the person who is giving the love cannot see. So I guess what happens is that once that individual feels the love, then they reciprocate the love and they make sure that
Right.
you're feeling the special way that you make them
So
feel.
when I touch you, if me and you, husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, when I touch you, it's like the energy can move from my hand to your hand. And when you see me, the beautiful smile you give me is so unbelievable. Nobody else in the world can get it. That's especially for me.
Okay.
And that's why, because when you love one another, and you say you love one another, you almost could feel it. That's why the Bible
Not
say
almost.
you
You
feel it. Yeah,
definitely
but the
can.
Bible say you become one. We talk about the Bible. The Bible say become one. Now watch this now. Now watch this. If me and you dating married, and it's always confrontation and always violence,
Conflict.
always
Yeah.
that, that's not the display of good love.
Okay.
It's not true love, because true love is made forgiveness and just total forgive. See, whatever I say to you last night, that died. You even remember that no more.
Well, I
No,
think
I'm saying in love now. I'm
no,
not
no, no.
talking
I
about the
understand, but
process.
what I was about to say is that love could become very frustrating in the presence of misunderstanding, because I think a person could love an individual, and just by the fact that they're loving and caring, and they don't feel that return, it frustrates them. They ask, what am I not doing right? And you're like, you just can't penetrate the person that you're channeling all your love to.
Well,
And so that's where the argument and disagreement come, because the frustration is there and one person is not able to penetrate the other person.
but love is supposed to be something that reciprocate.
It is.
Right.
So that means if you're not feeling the reciprocation and you're not able to even get the person to understand, then maybe there is a incompatibility between the two.
Well, it is incompatibility, but I don't want to stray too far from our show today.
Okay.
But I just want to straighten that part, but the love. Because too many people out here believe that because they cook for you and they clean for you, that's the only way you can show love. There's too many wives believe because they do that, that's showing love.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
But you could find your mother cook for you. Your mother could cook, she can wash your clothes.
That's true.
Your mother could do all
But
these
but
things.
but
You could hire a maid in your house.
but I could tell
So-
you that even in the cooking and cleaning, there is a difference in the way it is done by someone who love you than somebody who is just doing it because.
But traditionally, now let's go to traditionally. You get married. Traditionally, you get married, and they said that you take care of your wife,
One of the
and your husband.
roles,
One of the
yeah,
roles of the woman is
yeah.
there. So you could fall out of love with me, down the
And
road,
still do those
and still
things.
do cooking.
Yeah.
And if I fool enough to believe that because you cook for me and you clean for me, but you screwing every man around the corner, you still love me. See,
Well,
because-
men just screw other women and say they still love their
well,
wife.
we going both sides. We ain't talking about just woman and man. We talking man and woman.
Okay.
And so, but the point I'm making is this, and I want the point before I get on my show. I want the point to be clear. A man or a woman, let me say it like that, could take care of you, cook for you, clean for you, but that don't necessarily means that they love you. They probably doing it because that is the role they take, and they continue doing it because they
They're still in the situation.
it's in a situation. So most times some women will say, well, I only staying here for my children. So that means you don't love the man, you stay for your children.
You fall out of love.
Okay.
People do fall
And so
out of
it's the
love.
same thing if you could cook and clean and you don't have to love me, keep me clean, but you ain't gonna love me. I do it because I want to do it and it's right to do for now until I seek other way. Anyway, so I clarify that for you all.
So you know what I saw coming through there? Love is an attitude of giving yourself unconditionally.
Yeah, but
Giving yourself to the individual, right? But still, you should love everyone unconditionally. But when you choose a mate, that mate has like you say, there's a special chemistry. The communication is different. The vibrations between the two parties is also different.
It's very different. And see, when you see at the beginning of a relationship, everything's hunky-dory. Everything is good because it's two people trying to get along, communicate, and get along. But the problem is, if you are not compatible, you're gonna fight with that, and you're gonna fight with that, and you might stay into a relationship for a long time because it's politically right in people's eyes that you don't run around as a woman, or well, you know, I done opened my leg for him, and I've been doing it for a couple of years. So, you living now, you start living for people. When I say politically, you start living for people. You only there because you don't want nobody call you bad. Because if you leave this person, or you don't want nobody point the finger, you can't keep a man. Blah blah blah, whatever it is. So, but I want to you clear with that because I want to
I
move
good.
on. Okay.
I think it has met the
But all you naysayers,
clarification that your
y'all people
viewers
give me
have been.
the hard time out there. So now that's what I meant. All right. Our show today is
Queens don't chase. Bam bam bam.
Queen doesn't chase
They
a man,
attract.
they attract. Queen doesn't chase, they attract. Now, I'm going to take you down a good road today. And I might quote some scriptures so so I might get a little spiritual, and then I might get sentimental. And then I might start
Don't
loving.
cry. You could get
Yeah.
sentimental. Just don't cry.
Just don't cry. So I have a whole for this topic. This topic is dear to my heart because all of my friends somehow love the fact of finding these men who sell them a dream. And I can give you and break it down. But before I do that, as I was coming here, Melanie, it was amazing. I was coming here and I was talking about our topic is going to be chasing women. And as I was coming, that beautiful scene out west, you know that beautiful one? That's get your mind and head all your thoughts.
Serene.
Yeah,
calm,
yeah. And so as I was
together.
coming down, the perfect song came on. And I was trying to say, I wonder if I could sing it with you.
Really?
It's such a good song that, but I can say you ain't gonna know it. So
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I might know
and
it.
it fit right in the topic.
Okay.
And this song is BB whining.
Oh,
And-
whining.
He was talking about finding love.
Okay.
He was talking about finding love. Notice I didn't say she find love. And this song is talking about find love. And the song goes like this. When I found you, I found whatever, and whatever. I know you. That's a joke. Yeah, I know you want me singing, right?
I thought you were
Yeah.
singing.
Yeah, I know you want me singing. So,
You want to read the lyrics?
no.
for your
I know
audience?
that.
You
I
want
know it
to
on my
sing
head.
Oh, okay.
I know it on my head. I just meant to do that.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to join you.
So you want me to
because I
sing
know
this
it.
one?
Yeah, you
Ah.
got that solo.
No.
Solo today.
I wasn't talking of. It was talking about when I found love. I found a favorite who cares, the one who cares, right?
Mm-hmm.
I found love. I found, and he was talking about his ultimate prayer. He found this person that was his ultimate prayer, and he was talking when he found love. He found the woman that he gave all the other women up for.
Okay.
And when he found you, he found love.
When he found her.
He found love. So, in other words, what he was saying that when he found this woman, he found this woman. Listen to the words. When I found you, I found this favor in prayer. When I found you, I find my heart really cares. When I find you, I find love. Watch this now. Some people think I'm crazy forevermore. Nah, I didn't say that to say you say. Right. Oh, you wonder what to say. I'm messing you up. Okay.
I don't know the lyrics of the song,
okay.
but
I thought you was going to fill the next part. But anyhow.
no, I told you I don't know the song.
Okay. And so.
I mean, I've heard the
Yeah.
song and it is a beautiful
Yeah.
song, but I don't know
All right.
the words.
So now. So what he's saying, and he found this woman.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the beauty of it. If a man find a woman, the Bible
Find a
say
good thing.
the man find a good thing.
Okay.
And I can go back to that. Because remember now, the Bible didn't just say you find a good thing, you know.
No?
What the Bible say? You remember that whole
Mm-mm,
you remember that?
mm-mm.
I can get back to that. I can leave that for last. I'll tell you what it is. And so when you find a woman who run down man,
Mm-hmm.
and if a woman run down a man, who she expect? If a woman goes out looking for a man, the Bible tell her the man should be the one
To do the
to
finding.
do finding. So, first of all, she's out of order, right over the top of the bat, because she
Out of her place.
out of her place. She going looking for man, and so that in itself, where your queen, the queen, going looking for a man, and so that the first step. Most women who do this is women who very smart. See, dumb woman. When I say dumb, woman who not educated. Most times, they wait for a man. You could say,
I
"Hey, baby,
am
you
about
talk."
to ask the question.
Ask
so
the question.
Why is it that the educated women... Why is it that the educated women are the ones being so assertive?
Because most times, the ones who has the educated, they has wasted all their time trying to get educated.
Mm-hmm.
The career oriented.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, when they started to now look for a man, they feel like they time clock and they up the wall and they finish now. They now it's time. I didn't get my career, so now I could go have a man.
Mm-hmm.
So they're on a fast track to have husband, baby, house, married. You know the whole. They're on a fast track. Because they done spend all their years chasing their dream and their career. And where they hang out is where all, how should I say? I don't want to use that word because all the bullshitters hang out.
And who are the bullshitters?
The bullshitters is the one who they believe got money because he got a fast car outside,
Mm-hmm.
and because everything he makes, he spend.
Oh.
Because he dress well,
Mm-hmm. He party hard.
he party hard,
Drive the
and he
best.
always seems like he got it together. You see? And those type of men basically only could give you two things. A date all the time and sex all the time. They give you nothing else. That's the only thing you get from those type of men, because that's all they want. They're out with their nice, expensive shirt and pants and expensive. They all at the bar, always looking, all about trying to be this person who they're not. The image.
So they ain't looking for no wife.
No,
They looking for a good time.
they're looking for a good time, but that's the queens are the one that who
The
not
career woman.
the career woman, who is the queen, whose validation is to be this professional, good, oriented, know what she want now, settling in now, woman. This the queen. This the one we talking about who chasing men. And she doesn't know she's a queen. Because she set
The bar.
the bar on what she did. She says, I'm going to get my education, my career, my children. She has her in her head.
She
With
have
some-
a ducks all lined up in a row.
and it planned so well you wouldn't believe it.
Okay.
And so what had happened, she, because she getting these dreamers, these fellas who shows up, the only thing I say they give you, sex, a good time, and a date. And they have so many dreams. They could tell you about what they want to do and what business they want to open, and all the dreams, dreams that never come to reality. Go on, you tell.
Why don't their dreams come to be reality?
Because their mindset is to get the best queen to take care of them.
You're talking about a man now. You're
Yeah.
talking about the man dream not becoming a reality, not
Yeah,
the woman dream.
I was talking about the men when the woman look for these men,
oh,
the type
the
of men,
ones that they
the type of men,
are attracted to
right?
are really not
Yeah.
the ones who are gonna.
No, because she is so worried about her time clock and things is going, and she sees everybody else. She say the worst dressed woman have a husband.
So let me ask the question. This career-oriented woman meets this fine-looking, fun, flashy guy who is looking for someone to help make his dream come true. So they both stand a chance of getting what they want, isn't it?
No, you miss it. You miss it. Let's go again. This career woman, she decided now, after she has her career in order, she wants to have children, settle down. Right. So she start chasing man. She start
Right.
chasing a man
Right.
who I said is a dreamer. His goal is never to get married. His goal is to find a woman who got money or who got her career, a virtuous queen, to take care of him.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So if he is lucky to find such a woman, and she is lucky to find a man who looking for someone.
But he's not looking for marriage. He's looking for someone to take care of him.
Oh.
Someone to
Oh.
take, not to marry him.
Okay.
Somebody to take him.
Just share the good times with him.
Yeah, just go along with the program. We
We
go
date,
we go for dinner.
party
Like I said,
together.
I said to you, he only give you a date and sex.
Oh, okay.
He's not gonna make no
So-
plan for date. He's not gonna plan anything for you. He's a dreamer. He always have something in the pipeline he won't try to put on the floor.
Okay.
And it never happens. It's like a dream. I can put on this concert. I can bring Beyonce. And you believe him because he got some kind of contact and friends around him who probably could do it. And so he on the phone talking to them, and you see him, like, seems like some things happening because the standard he live. He eats from Grey Cliff. The standard he live. So it appears that he has his act together. Go ahead. Answer me the question.
So are these career women really queens, or is there another group of women?
No, they are queens.
That are the
Here-
real queens.
Here it is. The woman who chase men, 99% of the time, when a woman chase a man, she chase a feminist. Go ahead.
And listening.
And a feminist is a person who who don't want to make no decisions, who wants a male figure to make all the decisions. Now watch where I go in with this conversation. You can ask me a question. I know your face made up.
I listen in.
And so most of these guys who are feminists, they don't believe in their minds because they never accomplish anything. They need a male figure that they are men now, but they are feminists because they don't have the capacity of really being a male. Nah, I know this. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. This is getting deep, eh? Because, watch now. Watch where I'm going with this. They mightn't appear to you as a feminist, but watch. Watch where I'm going with this conversation. The queen who got it together, now we're talking about the queen who got it together. When she chased men almost her standard. Like on her. And so, here goes it. He's well dressed. Drive a fancy car. Which is a nice car. Go to an elite place. Don't go over the hill. Say and be around what type of people? What type of people you be around? People who believe that most likely they don't believe in God. Most likely. There's some deep stuff like going. And so the people who she attract, because she feels like her time clock is ended and going, she got to do this quickly. She cannot get a real man because it takes too much work. So she wants a ready-made man who comes in. You understand now? She wants a ready-made man who comes in, who seems he got everything together and get it. And most times, 9 out of 10 days, the guys are feminists. They think like this. Man, I could give her plenty sex, keep her mouth check. I could take her I could take her out to the expensive restaurant and she happy. And she more he's more thingsy. He's more thingsy
than she is.
So he's a feminist. So first of all, she's chasing a man, or she can pick up a man, honestly, who's not even physically strong to handle her.
He might be mentally strong,
but he's not physically strong. And he's not mentally strong, because when you find a queen, a virtuous queen, she so strong and so got it together. Think about this. This is a professional woman. So any little thing that is not lining up, she can try to fix it today. Here's the problem. Because you with a feminist shift. Like a woman that's going in the store, she like this clothes today, and then the more she come up on a feminist, he shifts. Because he likes the same, he like a lot of clothes, he like new cars, so the shifting going on. So the feminist has the same type mindset
as the female who
as the female.
Okay.
So
they should live together nicely.
They'll never work, because she now got a guy, when I say a feminist, who probably scared of her because the way she sit and what she accomplished. So he become, here now, he become the housewife instead of her. He never marry. He can stay home, watch what he does. He pick her up
Drop her
from
off.
work, drop her off, clean her car. He doing the things that the woman should be doing.
Well, in your circle.
No.
But that's the way some people want to live.
That might be some way, but that's not the way the Bible says. I'm getting some quoting here and get you right. But you see, and this is where problem starts. So most women who listen to my conversation today, they ain't gonna like it because they feel you talking craziness. Ain't everybody could agree with you. But ain't everybody could agree with you because if you put it through the test and go out and seek it and look around and see what I'm talking about, you see what I'm talking about. You see it with two eyes.
So let me
Go and dig me.
let me ask the question based on our topic. Then, am I to understand that the career woman doesn't necessarily attract male or the opposite sex to them? They're the ones, because of their standards, because of their lateness in the stage of their biological clock, that they're the ones who literally, after searching out and securing a career, now they are searching out to secure a man.
Yeah, because most times the witch's queen that goes looking for man, because normally witch's queen wait till man come to them, right? So the ones that goes looking, because they listen to the word, here's the problem. Now watch it. Now, folks, listen to this. I want you can butt in now. I want you to listen to this. Now watch me now. You find a lady, a waitress queen who's well dressed, beautiful. She doesn't have a fella. You comes along, who ain't got all the pretty hair and the long this, but you done married. You know the waitress queen coming on the way coming on the mouth? Well, Melanie, what's wrong with me? You done find a man. Because in her mind, she's the beautifulest thing on earth. And what happened? Fellas, you could find a man, you could marry him, you don't have children. And I got...
So I'm getting then that, is it that men are afraid of women that portray this air of sophistication and having it all together?
Real men, masculine men, real masculine men, don't really marry a beautiful woman. He marry a woman with substance.
Okay.
Most women who are beautiful in that, they always get the dreamers because they're attractive, and they attract them because the way they dress and the way they look, they attract men who believe that they could get any woman they want. You see what
Okay.
you see now?
Got you.
So they believe that they can track, and men who normally, what I call them bull skaters, what they do, they love attractive women because it's about the show on my shoulder. Oh, I can pull this, and I got this. You see what I got? They got good woman home. That's what they do. See, so when you find, with relationship, it's when the woman defines a relationship. See, if you if a woman chase a man, what happened when a woman, see, a relationship ain't forever, you know.
Okay.
So you got to have the right man, because one is going to die one day. You don't care how long we live, one is going to die. So the woman who righteous, she don't have to really run after no man, because when you find a man, the whole life you live ain't just relationship. See, people believe that you have to be in a relationship.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but when you look at it, life is just one full web of relationships.
Yeah. So the woman who thinks she have to run after a man, no, the queen could wait. You might have a better relationship in life with the Lord above. Not even having a man, just being a queen. So too much
What
of
about
us
you talk about having a life with the Lord above, but what about the life
just living
right
life.
here
It may
on
be
this
better
earth?
with being single and having a clown. There's too many women who run after men end up with clowns. Real clowns. They just, all they need is put the paint on their face. They're real clowns. Let me tell you the partners. And this happens all the time when these women chase these men. They always pick up these men who live in your house, sleep in your bed, your husband sleeps in. Yeah? Drive your husband's car that he left. See, these are clowns. And when you pick up a clown, you become a clown. Because clown gonna use you in the clown show. Because he can put you in his show. He can put you in his situation. He can try to get you to understand what he doing is right. So you become a clown. You ever heard a story when you hang with a Mongol, you become one? It's true. And so, and it happens so much. See, a feminist really, really wants to be, I gotta be careful of this. He wants to be a feminist, but he almost think like a woman.
Okay.
And what he does, he trying to outdress his wife or his girlfriend. Because he wants to be the one that everybody said, boy, you could dress, boy, you look sharp today. And woman has to be careful. These queens who chasing these men. See, the conversation today is that women who chase men, the Bible already tell you, a man who find a good
Find a wife, find
a
a
good thing. It never says. And so what the conversation today is that we're trying to bring a sense to women who chasing men. You are too beautiful. You have too much going for you to chasing guys. Most times women chase guys, they end up with garbage.
But isn't it the commonly held belief that there's a shortage? So you gotta go chase before you get left out. Because if you wait for them to come for you, you can get the pickings.
Yeah, it's true. And most guys you see that you chase, these clowns I talking about, they will wear your wallet out. They will wear your body out. And you'll never end up to the altar. Never end up to the altar, because all you do is taking care of them. Because the game, or what they can tell you, is this. And this is what it is. A good woman should be submissive. So now they hold that on your head. You trying to be this good woman. Because the fella done throw the Bible on you. He tell you, well, the woman's supposed to be submissive. So you fool, you trying to put food on the table, cooking, cleaning, making sure he eat, because he say, this what he say, listen now, I putting on my concert and I make $5,000 after I pay everybody in the concert, and this $5,000 can be here to put on the next concert. So what happens? He made no contribution. And that's what he do. That's why I say he's going to wear your wallet out, because you can pay all the bills, cook. He can wear your body out because he can make sex all the time. And then he never take you to the altar. Never. Gone.
So what's the solution?
Oh, you like solutions. I love solutions.
No, you know, I don't know if you realize that you agreed to something I said that was contradictory to something that was said several times in previous show. That's with the man shortage. You agree that there is a man shortage, and so
There might be a
therefore
man.
the woman have to grab what she could get.
No. That's why I have the show today, because I don't want to just cry for what she gets. See, that's what I'm talking about. Don't try that, because that's what that's what I'm talking about now. You hear what she telling this woman? You hear what she telling the woman? Oh, you better hold on and chase. You better go after and hold on what you get. Yet you got to get it now, and your time is. All the good men is gone, so you better hold on something. Hold on something. You hear what she telling her? That's what I talk. That's what I'm speaking against
That's
today.
all been around a long time, you know. You
I-
better hold on to what you got, because another woman will love your man before you could count 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but don't be fooled of that. Don't be fooled to go running down the road, find this dude who's a clown, and because man shortage, you can stick with this clown. You can take care of him. You can see that he eat on time. Listen, ain't that kind of party. I won't want my daughter hook up in that, and I don't want my granddaughter hook up in that, and I don't want your daughter hook up in that. And so you have a lot of clowns out there, and I trying to sensitize, especially the women, to leave these clowns. When you see them coming, go the next way. See, mothers, when you having issue as a queen, and when you have an issue, there are some people in the world or in the Bahamas been married for 30 and 40 years. They're the people you consult with. See, once they seems like they're good people, and you think that they got it together, they done been through the fire. Experience is the greatest teacher. So if you ain't sure, you can go back and say, but you can sit down with these people and say, I have a boyfriend, and you can explain to them, and they will help you steer you in the right direction. Most times they give you a good word. Most times.
So
Go on.
what you said just now, how could you extend that to the career-oriented queen so that she won't fall into the trap of collecting a feminist guy like you have identified?
Say it again. I missed that. She.
How do you extend what you just said in terms of young ladies having a boyfriend and getting the advice from the older women in the family or in the neighborhood? For the career-oriented female, how would you guide her down the path of not having to just chase after the
Okay.
guy who she have to take care of.
Okay. See, the key is this. Now get your pen. This is where, see, Melanie tried to get me here earlier, but I was trying to take a little while to get here. She wants solution. That's what she wants. All right. And get your pen, because this is wisdom here. Nobody to show. Okay. This is wisdom here. First of a woman, she must have the wisdom and learn the wisdom of life, and a wisdom of being a wife, and a wisdom of being married. And first, before you become a wife, you must have the knowledge of a wife. Now I wonder what that means. I wonder what you're talking about, right? Tony, what you talking about? Let me tell you what I'm talking about. A woman has to be a wife before she even married. A queen. So if you chase a man and you pick up a clown, as that clown stare you in a certain way, you will learn some stuff that you really don't want. And you should know in this relationship, because you have experienced this, this is not what you want, because you had your path, your career, your path where you want to go. So now you seeing this being derailed somehow. So now you have the wisdom of being a wife before you even marry. So that's that's where you have to start. Know exactly where you want to go. Know this is a dreamer. If this is a dreamer, stop and make another direction.
How do you recognize a dreamer?
How do we recognize a
How
dreamer?
does a young woman recognize
How do
a
you
dreamer?
recognize a dreamer? A man who don't want to work is a dreamer. A man who not taking care of you when you single to a certain point is a clown. A man, his words and his principles before he married you, if he says he's going to do something, he do it. If he's going to lay on the side of you, and he continue lay on the side of you, and he makes no headway, he's a clown. These are signs of a woman getting wisdom of being a wife.
So that sounds then that instead of waiting until after she has wrapped her career down and secured it,
Yeah.
that she should be dating while she's developing herself. Because in the haste to get a husband and have a family, she puts herself at a disadvantage, because she now, in her desperation, like you say, she's going to pick the first person that comes. But if she is dating guys and recognizing the direction or the path that he's taking, then she will be able to know, well, okay, this is not the one for me. That one might be the one, or maybe it was the one who I was dating first. I hope Ian already get married. Let me see if I could get back with him.
A woman who never learns her wisdom is always attract a feminist, because she is a feminist, and constitutionally she gonna attract a feminist, because her wisdom, the way she thinks, is basically a feminist.
Oh, okay.
And so she
So
always
even if she dates while she is studying, she may still attract her.
attract a feminist.
So
And
so basically,
go on.
that almost like saying that's your plight, sister. That's what you came to this
Yeah.
earth for, to attract a feminist.
And 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 when you attract a feminist, two feminists don't work.
They say birds of a feather.
Flock together, and they're the same boat. The thinking are the same,
And so
and so you have two negative.
give you a
no-
positive. Negative, give you a positive. So you basically should get along pretty well.
Nope. You don't get. You ain't get along. See, the males macho, and the male, what they call the other side, not feminist, the other, okay, anyway. See, what happens if Melanie and me started, we husband and wife, and she started to row. And Melanie, because she's a feminist, she's going to get her point across. Don't matter what. She can get a point across. And if I'm a feminist, and I'm in, be the same way. Yeah, and you this and this, and yeah, and that. What we gonna do, we gonna argue till tomorrow and accomplish nothing. The outcome is gonna be, we just row.
Until one decide
Yeah,
how they finish
right.
and they
So,
leave.
as a male and as a macho man, I can say, Melanie, hold on, that's not the way it goes. Hold on a second, let me talk. Like I on the show, I say, hold on, Melanie, give me a chance. And I can try to make some sense of it. And I can try to put the I's and the T's on top and make it cross. And two feminists, they ain't got no, all emotions moving. There's nothing to stop them. And if he looking for the same thing she looking for, what you got? She looking for a guy to take her to the moon, and he looking for a woman to take her to the moon.
Oh, so somebody got to do the taking. But if they go 50-50, they both will land up on the moon.
But if they go 50-50, they can never get to the moon because I don't want you to go to the moon before me.
That's why.
Because I want to go to the moon.
That's why we going
They
together.
can't work together. Because that's what I tell you, two feminists. They can't work together because they have this issue where both of us has to have the last say.
Selfish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
what I
no
said.
compromise.
A man different.
And no
male.
cooperation.
He's totally different. See, the outcome, you got to understand the outcome of a relationship. A queen should watch the outcome and have good outcomes. If you're in a relationship and you having no good outcomes, that's a sign. That's what you want me to talk about, right? That's a sign for you to run. If we decided that we're going to build this building and we never get it off the ground and we sit down and plan it, but every time I say to you, I can get my friend to cut the foundation. And then when you ask me, I say, man, he's supposed to come yesterday and he didn't come. Every day. Man, you know what happened? Let me tell you what happened. You ain't got the money to pay him, so he ain't coming anyhow until you pay him. So you looking. So I looking for Melanie to buy it, pay for it. So what Melanie gonna do, because I keep on turning around, Melanie is a real feminist. What she gonna do? She can say, man, he has $250, get it cut. But that's his plan from day one. For Melanie to pay for it.
Okay, so how do we wrap up here today?
And what do the Bible say about a man? Thinking he's what? heart is what? His soul is what?
So what?
What the Bible say about a man? So would he reap,
Oh, as he sows,
so should he reap. So we can close it up this way. If a man find a woman, the key is this. A man know what he want. When a man then run the tongue and know he want to settle down, he going to look for the queen. Let me say that again. When a man run the town and he decided now that he wants to look for the queen, you don't have to worry. All you have to do is stay dressed well, stay smart, he'll find you. Wherever you are, he'll find you because you're beautiful. So there's no reason for you to go looking for a man.
Don't rush the brushing.
No, a good woman will be found because she stand out everywhere she goes. Listen words I say, let me rephrase it. A good queen stands out to the pack. Let me give you a history of a queen. See, again, this Melanie story. A queen, and if it's a queen, it's a bee. She has every pest control guy, and every person who knows what bees could know who's the queen. Because when you go to a hive, the key is the queen is in charge of the colony. And once you remove the queen, every bug and the brother can disappear. So when a good woman walk in the room, every man turn his head. And if everyone turns his head, because when a woman look good, and when she really walks in the room, she lights up the room. So a man can find a queen. He'll find it in the pack. Don't mind. He can pick a queen. And so there's no reason for queens to go out here and chase. Because God ain't planned it that way. Right, Melly? And don't let me close. I could quote the scripture, I could quote the scripture.
Well, you gotta quote general, quote
Psalms
the scripture,
31, you want me to
and quote the scripture, and also quote experience, because some people don't subscribe. I tell you, some people don't subscribe, and then because even sometimes the scripture is misquoted. So,
and women and the queens sometimes who go chasing men, gotta learn to be transformed too. Gotta learn the renewal of the mind.
you anyhow.
Go on.
You talk about one thing that stuck in
out.
my mind is this thing about the man painting the town and the woman sitting down and waiting for him to come, and he done finished doing and wearing himself out. Now me with my preserved self supposed to be sitting there waiting for him, who done all use up, wash up and everything else. Then I have all kind of spirits that he want come and deposit on me.
Well, see, when a man decided to look for a good woman, most times, most men who do that, most men,
Who do what?
most men who,
Run round the down?
and then when they settle in,
Uh-huh.
most men have a renewal of the heart.
And so what?
They have realized that the road they were on is not the road to success, a road to good life, good health.
I believe they the
And
ones.
God is blessed.
I believe
you.
they the ones who just find them career-oriented woman because they know the woman desperate.
But God is blessed. God is blessed you with an experienced man
So,
Then
so all in the feminists, then you will have a few among them who then run around the town and now want to settle down too.
yeah, but they the ones who could see a good queen out the pack. Remember I told you that?
Mm-hmm.
Because they done been around the room, around the town. So they know right away that this woman who all beautiful and attractive, hold on, I can get this one here who know her role. Because most times a woman is so beautiful, she's so full of herself, you're going to have a difficult time trying to make
Get
it
her to
conform.
conform and be transformed.
Yes. She is not going to be most likely submissive
Ah, there you go.
because she done chase you, tells me she wants to be in charge, tells me she wants,
She just looking for the fine specimen. She just being selective.
she
Ain't
will
nothing wrong with
never
a woman being
want,
selective.
she will never go with a man like me because I'm too strong. She will find the feminist guy
Who she can lead
who
around.
who who she could use her little car, her little money, and her little executive post to run him round. Because his only dream,
It's
the
to
man
have her
that
take care of him.
is to have her take care of him. And so his only dream is to stay there and be gopher. He ain't gonna ruffle no feathers. If she say, well, we paint the wall today, he can say, okay,
What color?
yeah. And if she say, my ex-husband is coming to the house, he's gonna say, well, all right, I can be right here waiting. Tell him I can be home. Because he has no say.
Eh, well.
And this is deep stuff. And this is stuff that happen constantly in here today in the Bahamas. Constantly. That's why most marriages who have this type of relationships struggling. Because most cases you hiding because you don't want to take charge. Because you know that's going to show your weakness. So you hiding. So you let the woman be in front of everything. The woman do everything. You go and you buy and bring it, and you go and do this, and you go talk to the people outside. And you see what I mean? The only time you show up is when you want to show off the clothes you wear. The Armani, the Gucci, the this and that. You want to go and you see the feminine. That's the feminine. You want to show everybody. See me, I dress up. Yeah. You want to be the star of the show at the functions, and you love that. So you ain't gonna ruffle no feathers. And that's what happens to these professional queens who think they could go chase man.
So don't chase them. Let them find you.
Let them find you.
Just stay attractive.
You're too beautiful, too colorful, too educated to allow these clowns.
I still think that along the path of their career, women just need to, well, I don't know. I was going to say they just need to date, but you find, I mean, my experience and my observation is that, like you say, the guys are dropping the ladies to school, to work, and the woman is moving upward whilst the man is just,
Yeah.
cruising.
But this is what's going on. And then, so think about this. Think about a real feminist woman who have it together. When she get her career, what she needs you for? Think about it.
The babies and the outings where she have a man on her side.
But when the macho man or the real man shows up and he start taking control, you think she can run to the feminist guy? She can say, you know what? Because she wants to be felt. She wants to feel
That someone in
somebody's
charge
in
of
charge.
her.
most women want somebody to be in charge of them. They, true and true, they don't really
They
want
want
to
a
be in charge.
protector. They
Yeah,
want security.
they want. That's it.
Beyond finances.
Right.
Yeah.
They want at least know when something happened, man. This man got my back. He cover me. He ain't gonna let the fella just come and take me and sweep me down and get me. I could
Okay.
trust him. I could trust his word. I can trust what he does. I can trust the love. I know the love is genuine. I know there's one way, and the way we are is the way we want to be, and the way we growing together and being strong together. And it's all about me and him making this family work, working hard, being productive people in society. And the country need these type of people more than anything else. And it's too long. We're letting the clowns run the show. Our daughters are getting clicking with clowns. And we now have to now find a way to restore our good daughters.
Strong family structure,
Yeah, there you go.
strong relationships.
And so we close today.
It's a good note to close on.
Mm.
So we
When I
say
found
thank you
love,
then.
I found you. When I found you, I found love. Some people say I crazy, but you was worth waiting for. But you are the one I adore forevermore. And I found love. That's what it's all about.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Wanna say a happy holiday weekend to all of you. Keep it safe, keep it enjoyable, and keep it lovely. It's all about love. We see you here again next week. And we didn't have that much interaction
Party-
from our viewers,
party
but
like
we
you
thank
like it,
you
boy. Party like you
for
like it.
showing up and sharing this time with us. And we're here again next week, Tony?
Right here.
Okay.
Same place.
All right, because I
Same
know it's
time.
soon vacation time when certain people will take a break. And so we don't want you to be expecting us and then we don't show up. But Tony says
Yep.
yes
I am
again
not
for
going on
next
vacation.
week. So,
And let me say hello
mhm.
to the Ophthalmic Association.
Oh, the ophthalmic nurses.
Nurses.
Yeah.
Say hello to them and the great work you're doing. Keep your great work, keep going. And let me say hello to Mrs. Ramona Pete and Cyril Pete. I think it's Evangelistic Temple. No, Grace Gospel Chapel, I think. And just saying hello to y'all and their daughter and their grandson. I want to say shout out because I had a chat with them. And to my fans in Freeport, I want to say hello to them. And then Sophie Chase.
Church.
So, Church, I didn't hear from you a little while. Hit us up.
Mhm.
Say black, white. We living. And we just want to know if you're living.
Yeah, and same thing with Fox Hill. It's been a long time
Okay,
since
Fox Hill.
we are from Fox Hill and John Knowles. Y'all, maybe they're watching us, but we like to know that you're there.
Just say
Like
hello.
our page, hit us up, share our conversation with others, and continue to shine on.
Next week, same time, same place, under the tree. Mel and Tony, you got it. Have a good day.